stand up guy, motherfucking propaganda guy. Swears to God he's a handsome guy, probably can't even stand up right, sitting in his room by the candlelight, thinking of all the people he's been abandoned by, buying all the dope his dealer can't supply. This is the pussy we've been slandered by, and Tony Pizza's who he's handled by, cause there's no doubt that this man is bi. So cocksucker, you should answer my motherfucking question when I ask you why you once got blown by a fucking tranny, reached in his panties and you grabbed a guy, a random guy. And man, do I have a hard time understanding how you stand beside a motherfucking dude and get so confused. Or is this exactly what you fantasize? Cause you can't deny that dicks are something you're distracted by. I have a bad feeling that you're after mine, cause you're such a big fan of mine. You remind me of the Charles Manson guy. Are you Catholic, a witch, or a warlock bitch? It seems to me you just can't decide. One minute you're praying the rosary, next minute you're practicing voodoo, putting a spell on someone or threatening to fucking vandalize a car, a truck, or a house, and then you threaten my spouse. And this is the reason I am the guy you're about to be fucking dismantled by, canceled by, trampled by, cause I'm the fucking man, and you are just a fucking love and a guy. So Miss Can't Be Wrong is a better person on her worst day than you could be on your best. Fucking pest. Go get some rest, and while you're at it, wipe the jizz off your chest. I'm out. Sicilian. Peace. Miss Can't Be Wrong is a better person on her worst day than you could be on your best. Fucking pest. Go get some rest, and while you're at it, wipe the jizz off your chest. I'm out. Full Cicero. Peace.
Yizzo, what's going on, everybody? How you doing? How you doing today? What's going on? What's going on? All right. Permanent stains. I know, War. I know. They are. I brought that song back. It's been a while. Sally, Miss Can't Be Wrong. Dave. Hey now. Medicated pizza. I hope. Hey now, you got to know what that's all about, what he's saying to you right there. You got to know. You're hey now. Casey Robinson, Joey Dimes. Did I already shout you out? Not sure. Gerard, Michael Hensley, we love you more. Sugar's not handsome. No, he's not. He's not. All right. There's not, oh, that one I read. Alex Vella, what's up, man? What's going on? Bunch of woke jokes. Yeah, what's up, Matty G? John DeLong, Chris Capello. All right, so listen. My apologies about not doing a show this morning. Trust me, it hurt me a lot more than it hurt you, because it seems like I only make money on the morning shows. I don't know why that is. Hey, Debbie, how are you, Debbie H? But let me tell you about a little issue I've had. Okay, I'm going to tell you about this because I tell you about stuff. Now, before I say this, I don't need money for anything, okay? Because Tony would be like, oh, he's raising money for his car. No, I'm not. Let me tell you what happened. So, I got my car April 21st, a new car, 2025 Nissan Altima SL, right? Maybe late May, early June, me and Shannon went to a flea market. It was like on a Sunday or something. And when we got back in the car wouldn't start. and it was saying all types of shit, engine malfunction, all types of alerts and codes and stuff. And we finally got it started. It took like a half hour of just trying to start it. Since then, it's happened about 25 times. I'm not kidding. Now, I brought my car in a couple of weeks ago to get it checked out, because at first it only happened, it was rare. I took it in and I told them about it, and they had to put it on some fucking thing and test the battery. They said it was going to take 4 hours. I said, well, I don't have 4 hours. I got to go, so I'll bring the car back. Anyway, since then, it's happened and 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 happened over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. You get the point. So yesterday, I had Shannon meet me at the dealership, and I fucking snapped. I went in the dealership, and I was yelling at the fucking guy. I was like, this is a 2025. What the fuck? There's no reason. Because yesterday, after it happened when I was at the skate park, the check engine light was on the whole way to the dealership. Yeah, no, Marky Mark, I know. Trust me. If it has any more issues, that's exactly what I'm going for. I'm going to tell him you sold me a fucking lemon. And you have a year. So anyway, I brought it in yesterday. I flipped out because the check engine light was on and the battery kept fucking dying. So they kept it overnight. And this morning they called me at like 9 a.m. I needed an oil change. I already put 5,000 miles in that bitch. I drive a lot. So they did the oil change, and they said they tested the battery. It was the battery. So they gave me a new battery. Okay. So plus the oil changes and tire rotations are free. I don't have to worry about that. So I had to pay $0. Okay. $0. I got the car back now, started up with no problem, and hopefully it's going to continue to, because if there's any more problems, I'm telling you right fucking now, I'm going to go in there like I'm Tony Picha, and I'm going to threaten them with my lawyers to do whatever I have to do, because, man, I can't have that. And leave it to me. I usually have good luck in life, but I Googled it. Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely, Marky Mark. Pain in the fucking ass. I Googled it. Does the Nissan Altimas have issues with, batteries or, I checked something else too. I forget. And it said, no, absolutely not. And Google said, no, there's nothing like that. Anyway, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah, I wound up being the guy that got the one Altima that's fucked up. You know what I mean? But hopefully if it was just a battery, it's all good. If the check engine light is flashing when you're driving, don't drive it. It wasn't. It was lit up. It was illuminated. But they showed me the codes and why, it was lit up. It was all because of low voltage and all this horse shit. The battery was just weak. So, but hey, I have a year. That's a long time yet. So if anything else happens to it, fuck that. I'm getting a new one. All right. So, guys, that's why I didn't do a show earlier, because I had to have Shanna take me to get my car, and we didn't even leave here till like noon. And we actually we had to go to a couple of stores before we went to get the car. And then I went to the skate park in Lancaster. I skated for a little while, and I got home at like 4 o'clock, so I shaved my dumb fucking face and my stupid fucking head, and I took a shower, and here I am. And boy, oh boy, am I excited. I got chicken skin. This video that I was listening to of Tony Pizzas is pure gold from beginning to end, and I think it's like 50 minutes long. He says so much dumb shit in this fucking video that I'm going to have a ball playing this. For some reason, my back is killing me, and I don't know why. Also, in case you guys didn't hear yesterday, apparently at some point I had a mini stroke and my eye fell out. Okay, while I was snorting cocaine with, I believe, SoFlo, and my eye came out. That's what Tony Pizza said. Oh, yeah, I heard that. I heard it's like, where do you think he got it from, Tony? You know what I mean? He's sucking himself off like you do. All right. Pizza says only cats lick themselves. Bullshit. The fuck? Oh, Pfister paid for the RV. I heard. No, he didn't, Tony. No, and he's talking about it's not a loan with a VIG, and thank God. Like as if you'd pay it back anyway. You wouldn't pay the VIG, you wouldn't pay the principal, you wouldn't pay anything. So, you know what I mean? Like, thank God it was. He didn't even loan you the money, fuck face. Somebody sent me the clip, and if you'll text me right now and tell me who you were, I'll go through our text and I'll find the clip. Somebody sent me the clip the other day where he said he saved up to buy the RV. Look, oh man, I wonder if I could find this shit. Oh no, this is no, wasn't Dimes. Who sent it to me? I was the gooch in his chat this morning, and he was extremely angry at me for eating steak and eggs in the morning and having $4,000 in my pocket. I didn't hear about the $4,000, but I heard about the steak and eggs. Maybe I did, and I don't remember. But I heard him talk about the steak and eggs. I didn't know it was you he was talking to. Good job. You got Butterskin, dude. Lee Cole, yes. So he fucked Frankie the Fister for $13,000. It's all money he had saved. Now, I wish I could fucking find this. Hold on. I have a feeling I might know who sent it. Then again, probably not. Who sent me that clip? I don't know, but it's somewhere. It's some fucking where. I'm looking through all these clips. Pizza's an idiot. He's saying you're in Ocean City, Maryland. All right. Yeah, I don't know. I won't find it. Somebody has to tell me, who sent it to me. Like somebody, if you sent it to me, please tell me, because then I could find it in our text messages, the link or whatever. DJ Mir 84, salute FBS. Make sure it's not the CVT transmission giving you the issues. I had an Altima for 10 years and it finally gave out a few months ago. Yeah, no. It's not that. It was just the battery. You know what I mean? It just kept happening. It was fucking bullshit. I got really fucking pissed off. We didn't know if it was the battery. We didn't know. You know what I mean? So, like, when it happened about 2 weeks ago, I went out to the car completely dead. I said, okay, Shanna, I tried to start it, it wouldn't start. So, Shanna, pull your car around. We're going to jump it. And if we jump it, we'll know it's the battery. And we jumped it, and it was the battery. Then when we came home from vacation Wednesday, I said, I bet you my battery is dead. Sure enough, it was dead. We jumped it, started right up. So I guess the car drives like a dream. It's beautiful. I guess I got a bad battery somehow. I don't know. Oh my God. I'd be snorting it right now if I knew. Casey, fuck sobriety. Kidding. Just kidding. All right. Let me see. Yeah, well, whatever. Listen, it's not my issue for now. I got a long time before I have to worry about that. Anything happens to that car, it's their fucking problem. It ain't mine. All right, let me put this on, guys, because this shit, man. Sometimes I listen to videos and it's like, man, there's nothing to play. Oh, hey now, $25 for I don't need dreams because I have you. Man, I feel the same exact way about you, brother. It's hilarious. Thank you for the 25, my man. Sometimes I play these videos and I think, there's just nothing. Like, video's so fucking boring. And yes, I am. For anybody who's gonna say, like Tony Pizza saying all you do is play Pizza's videos now and react to them, yes, that's what I'm doing. That's what's happening on this season of the Fat Bald Sicilian show. Why? Because it's easy, people enjoy it, and it drives Pizza fucking crazy. All he says now, all he does is play my show. His show is my show. My show is his show. I'm his content. Somebody in his chat today, another bright individual, said, you've been his content from the beginning, even though Tony Pizza wasn't here in the beginning. I was. And Lee Cole, we were the beginning, okay? And Tony wasn't here then. And I started this channel, as everybody knows, about John A. Light. I talked about Bath Avenue crew because I took a lot of interest in that. I, linked up with Jimmy. I did some interviews. I did addiction recovery. I did tons of shit, as you guys know. But, this, I'm telling you, and guys, don't get mad at me. I'm not trying to bring politics into this, but I can't help but notice the similarities. Trump and Tony Pizza have the same type of audience. And I'm not lying, right? Because who's Tony Pizza's audience? They're all Trump supporters, right? Trump will say anything, like his, uncle teach. Let me try that again. His uncle taught the Unabomber, and Donald and his uncle had a whole conversation about it, even though his uncle died 12 years before the Unabomber was identified as the Unabomber. You got to understand, Trump knows that most of us aren't going to believe the thing. And that's not the only thing. It's like when he said recently that prescription medications are going to go down by 1,200%. That means we'll be getting paid when we pick up our prescriptions. Okay. He says shit like that. He says it all the time. He knows that the smart people aren't going to believe him, but he's not talking to them. He knows that there's his base that will, and that's Tony Pizza. Tony Pizza knows when he says crazy shit. You like that, dicks in my ass? When Tony Pizza says crazy shit, like he snorted cocaine and his eye popped out, which is hilarious, by the way. He knows none of us are going to believe it. We're the smart ones. Oh, thank you, Shiloh. Good to see you. I mentioned Trump, and there she was. He knows we're not, that it's stupid that you guys see me on here every day, and he's not talking to any of us. He's talking to them. Now that's a little absurd because they see me too, and they know my eye didn't pop out. But there's other things, like when he says, he constantly keeps saying, yeah, tough one, I'm fully aware. He constantly keeps saying that I'm losing my train of thought now. Oh, that I flashed $10,000 before I went on vacation. $10,000. No, I didn't do this. You know I didn't. I was going to flash a little money one day, nowhere close to 10 grand. I was advised not to, so I didn't. Okay? But he's not talking to us. He knows that you guys know I didn't do that. But his people, he assumes, don't watch me, which is crazy because they all watch me. But he assumes that at least some of them don't, and they'll just believe what he says. So he's talking to that audience only. That's all he cares about. He knows nobody else is going to believe him. He knows who the suckers are because the suckers are in his chat. They give him money, all right? So that's who he's talking to. So he says all this outrageous shit, and of course you think, how the fuck could he say that when everybody knows it's not true? No. You know it's not true. I know it's not true. His simps, they're among the stupidest individuals on planet fucking Earth. They don't know their ass from a hole in the ground. They follow a homeless guy. He's their leader. They kiss his ass and throw money at him. The biggest loser in the fucking planet. So, that's who he's trying to convince of these weird things he says. Constantly makes weird, strange claims about me. That's why I had to say what I said about the car, that I don't need money, because even though I said, if I wouldn't have said that, even though I said it cost zero, for the next 6 months, he'd be saying that I was on here raising money to get a battery for my car. Okay? So he just says the wildest shit because, again, he's not expecting the smart people to believe it. He has an audience filled with people who he constantly abuses relentlessly. I mean, abuses them, calls them every fucking name in the book, talks about fuck Team Pizza, takes their wrenches away, blocks them, doxes them, goes after their families, you name it. And they keep following him and giving him money. Now, Tony is stupid, but he's not as stupid as them. He's smarter than them. Believe that. It's the only people he's smarter than. And a few content creators on here. Because he knew how to play them too, make them look foolish. But he's smarter than his people. Okay, he's smarter than his people. So he knows what he's doing. He knows, that he can get away with saying pretty much anything. Because let me tell you something else about these people, and you guys know this too. Oh, fuck, I lost my train of thought. It keeps happening to me today. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I lost it. Fuck it. It's gone now. I had a point to make, but it went away. Let me see. But did you start from a backpack and a corner, bro? LOL. Kinda. Let me see. The only difference between Trump and pizza is money and upbringing. Yes. Biz 3, mentally ill. He's nuts, bro. I was gonna. What else was I gonna say about him? Oh, he knows, and again, it's like the Trump thing. Like Trump knows to always sing his greatest hits at his rallies and in his speeches. You know, the racist stuff, the horrible shit he says about, you know, most of American society and the way he bashes our country and stuff. He knows that's what they want to hear. That's all they want to hear. Their whole support for him is built out of mutual hatred. Tony Pizza, same thing. You got to understand, they don't care if he's lying. When he says my eye popped out or I flashed 10 grand, even if they've watched every show and they know that didn't happen, they want to believe it. How many people have you seen on here that followed people like NB and Redzilla when they just make shit up? And Kane Shades, he takes words of mine, takes them out of context, cuts out a clip of a whole statement, you know what I mean? And tries to pretend I said something I didn't. People saw what I originally said. They don't care. They want to believe what Kane Shade said, what NB said, what Redzilla said that I said. You know what I mean? Because they're frauds just like their favorite content creators. So that's Tony Pizza. It doesn't matter. If they know he's a liar, even if they know he's scamming them, as long as he's singing their favorite tunes, they're there to give him money. That's why he goes hard some days. Today, he's got a show titled Why Do White People Something. He's bitching about all types of different races and people. He goes in on, he either pretends to be real religious or he goes in on the racism real hard or both combined, which is usually how it goes in real life. You know, he knows he has to sing their favorite hits. That's the way it is. Pizza makes up shit. Anyone that believes him is stupid. Yeah. Oh, he's the captain of the Just Say Shit crew. Yeah, Shyla. Oh, look at this. By the way, I got a donation here from my man Gerard. Let me just get to it. Hang on, guys. Where did it go? Was I seeing things? There it is. Gerard, $25. Matching Hey Now. Oh, he forgot to say match. Oh, yeah. What the fuck, Hey Now? What's going on with you? Thank you, Gerard. I appreciate you very much. All right. Pizza is pissed because Rosalie Mayhew, Danny Texas, is better known and got an interview on your show and he can't. Isn't that some shit? She actually did. That's a motherfucker that was like campaigning for me to fucking interview him. He wanted me to interview him so fucking bad. Even Rosalie got an interview, not you. We've interviewed a lot of people on this show, man. Even things that weren't supposed to be interviews turned into interviews, but not you, Tony. Not you. All right, here we go, guys.
East. I mean, take all these areas that are all white people, and they treat each other like garbage. I don't understand it.
It's called being human. It's what we do.
They got Black Lives Matter signs everywhere. They bring terrorists into their communities, drug dealers, rapists, murderers.
Says the pedophile who wishes death on cancer kids at St. Jude's and school children and school shootings and everything else.
It's insane.
He's a real desirable character. You know, he's somebody everybody would want in their neighborhood.
Why would you import Somalians to your neighborhood? For what reason?
I'm just going to skip this horse shit. Guarantee every one of them is a better person than you. I forgot. I don't know the exact start point, but once I get to it, it's just great from then on. It doesn't end. Jesus.
Well, not much to do. Not much, not much going on. To be honest with you. I got stuff I can't cook, but
Sheila. Is it Shyla? Oh, shit. Shyla, right? Fuck. $5. This woke joke sends donos occasionally. LOL. I appreciate it. You woke joke, cancel culture, Devada Vida. Thank you very much, Shyla. FBS, how many times have I texted you to verify a phony FBS social media account trying to contact me? At least 20 times. Yeah, probably, yeah. But I thought he had more bodies than Shammy. Why is he importing himself into that area in our lot of what? My area. Did you hear? Oh, God, man, something is wrong with me, man. Everything, my back, my stomach, everything hurts. Did you hear him the other day telling why he hit you up for an interview? His name was Fat Bald-Sicilian. I'm Sicilian. I figured I'd align with him, but he don't know anything about being Sicilian. Sure, I don't. Yeah, I didn't hear him the other day, but I've heard him say that before. Yeah. Yeah. All right.
sooner or later, we'll be able to fix that problem once the right people come around and donate to the cause. Hey, boo-boo. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-oh, she's a dog.
Come on, man.
Treats. We've been training him.
They've been weeded out. So now it's time for new blood to come in and join a white Christian straight man's channel.
See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. These are those people. You know those people. You know the ones in the red hats. You know those people. You know what they're all about. This is what his people want to hear. They claim to hate gay people, even though I think most of them are gay. They definitely hate anybody who's not white. And they all pretend to be Christian. So that's what he says, straight white Christian. He knows he's got to sing the greatest hits. He knows this is when he's really going hard for the donations. He starts pretending he's a Christian. He starts pretending he's straight. He's definitely white, but you know, that's about it.
I mean, I'm eating fucking cake icing.
Now, is he eating cake icing? I wouldn't doubt it. Is that because he doesn't have any food? No fucking way. Okay, it's probably because he enjoys eating cake fucking icing. But the fact that he's doing this is how pathetic you are, Tony. Forget about the fact that we know you have money. Forget about that. We know. This keeps happening to me. We know you're eating. Okay, so we know you have money to eat. Okay, but I said even put that aside because that's, I guess we can't definitively prove it because we're not seeing stacks of money in a shoebox. We have seen you do things like pull out the Cash App card when you don't have enough cash on you, stuff like that. And we know that's your shoebox because you showed us your 2 Cash App accounts and you had like 30 grand in one of them. Okay, so forget about the fact that we know you got money. You're fucking pulling on heartstrings by trying to convince people that you're not eating. Okay, you've been doing this for days now. It was I drank gravy when I was dreaming of a roast beef dinner. Now it's I eat cake icing. You want people, and there's idiots like Teamsters, that fucking jerk off in your audience who believe truly believe this shit. Like when Tony says later in this video that Frankie the Fister helped him with $8,000 for the RV, Teamsters said, God bless him. Teamsters are so fucking dumb. The money did not come from Frankie the Fister. We know it for a fact. Tony's admitted it 1,000,000 times. Then he goes back to saying it did come from him because he can't keep track of his own lies. And God bless Frankie the Fister for helping Tony Pizza, of all people. It's not like Frankie the Fister helped, I don't know, like a struggling single mother or a sick old couple. Or not, no, it's Tony Pizza. What a great guy you are if you help one of the biggest scumbags to ever walk the fucking earth. See, that's a funny thing, man. I'm an atheist, and I'm not anywhere near as disrespectful as the people who claim to believe in God. Because somebody says, maybe I should have finished that. I'm not anywhere near as disrespectful to religion as these religious people are. Like when you can say, God bless a man that helped this guy, and Teamsters, I'm sure you're a scumbag too, but he's a scumbag. You could be in denial about it. You can fucking pretend you don't know. You probably a scumbag too, so you don't see him as a scumbag, but he's a scumbag. You know what I mean? You got to know that you're a scumbag for helping him. The guy, we don't have to go over the list. Military, school kids, everything. The guy has said and done some of the most evil shit we've ever seen a person do. Okay, so for you to say God bless this evil motherfucker, I think would be disrespect to God, right? And Christianity, I believe so.
It's better than nothing.
I didn't say they all are, Susan. Please don't take my words out. No, don't put words in my mouth, I should say. I didn't say they are. I did not. You can go back and listen. Many of them are, not all of them. Thank you, Orr. I love you, brother.
What does it say? Community, and
Wait a minute,
I
what did
have
he
no
just
business
do?
here.
Oh, he's really eating the cake. See, I didn't watch it today. I listened to it. I didn't realize he actually started going in on the fucking cake icing.
Community. I believe in unity, not community.
Oh, this is the best right here. Listen to this.
Community is a gay word. You have no business here. How's that? No such thing as community. I believe in unity, not community.
He's so stupid.
Unity is better than community.
He can't break down the word community. And all right.
Adversity beats diversity. Right?
Now, adversity beats diversity, which is in itself a ridiculous statement. But it gets even worse when he tries to define those two words.
I believe in adversity, not diversity. Diversity means divide. Diversity.
No, it doesn't. It means like differences among a group of people. It's like you might use it to describe like a place like New York where there's every type of person from every country, every religion, everything. You know what I mean? That's diversity. Okay.
Diversity means communism.
Diversity means communism. Okay.
Adversity means lift each other up and help each other.
You're such a fucking idiot. Adversity is not something you want in your life. We all have it. But adversity is like stress, strain, struggle, like misfortune, difficulties, problems. That's when people are facing adversity. It's something like that. Okay? It's not...
gentrification and community and diversity. It's all gay shit.
And why does he say stuff like this? Again, Tony Pizza Psychology 101. He hates anything he never had or was never a part of. Okay? And he was never a part of any community. He was never accepted into any community. If anything, he was run out of communities. Hey, Ball, I haven't seen you, bro. Where are you? I mean, where are you? Wow, I'm losing my shit today. Where have you been? I think we're going to move to Clearwater, Florida, bro. I just wanted to tell you. That's what we're thinking as of right now. Let me see. Diversity is communism is literally the dumbest thing I've ever heard a grown person say. Yeah, tapped with yes, it is. It is. Yeah, Susan, disgusting, right? He's given thousands of blowjobs. Yes. Coming from a guy who doesn't know how to spell cat. He probably doesn't. Fritzy would not piss on pizza. Oh, fuck no. Hell no. He is so uneducated for me to say that is something. I hear you on that. But yeah, he's a stupid individual. He never had a family, really. He never owned a mailbox. Oh, shit. That keeps happening to you. I hope you're okay. I just left Florida, Paula. I was in Florida for 9 days. I just left. I got back Wednesday. He's part of the gay community. Oh, you got a point there, Joe Blow, but he's closeted, so he's not even really a part of that, you know?
Right. So, who made you the voice of nobodies with a fake name?
I don't even know who he's talking to at this point. He was talking to somebody at some point named Trent. I don't know who that is.
No face. David O'Neill. David O'Neill must be
It's so funny. He talks about people with no face and no name. Meanwhile, he's got Energetic Gal, Teamsters, Frankie the Fixer. Just name somebody in his chat. They're using a fake name and some bullshit avatar.
he must be in between Patrick Fitzgerald and Gerald Fitzpatrick. Two gay Irish guys. No.
I told you, it's on his mind. Gay sex is on his mind 24 fucking hours a day. He talks about gay shit more than any man I've ever heard, and I've known gay men. Okay, my executive chef at a catering company I worked for was a gay guy named Doug Markham. Okay, he died of AIDS. I'm not kidding. And I never heard him talk about gay shit as much as this motherfucker does. It's unfucking real. Everything is gay shit. Everything.
Like Charlie Sullivan and John Sullivan and all these other.
It's the biggest giveaway ever.
The Sullivans that are gay.
Oh, Steve, what up? What up? Thank you, sir. Thank you. Good point, Dexter.
There you go, boy.
See, there's a lot of good shit, but there's all these gaps.
So anyhow, all these mentally ill people, that get disability checks from the government, you know, they don't know how to partake in doing a good Christian deed.
Well, again, every accusation is a confession. It's him that gets disability checks from the government.
Because they don't believe in God.
Told you guys, you 90% of the time you don't hear this motherfucker mention God, but he knows. There's certain days things are real bad. Bring out the go extra on the racism. You know what I mean? Go real hard on the fucking religion horse shit. Anything you think your asshole donors can relate to. This fucking idiot. Let me tell you something about this jackass. There's a reason I got a picture of his mother sucking a banana with a whole bunch of black guys as a thumbnail. Oh, I hear you, WH. Mine too. It's because he put up the picture, and anybody could use it. Do what you want. It's my beautiful mother. I'm not, whatever you're gonna do, it really doesn't matter. She's not here to see it. But the picture I've been using of me and my mom, he took that picture and he posted it in his community, and he said, "Do you think FBS got this suit from the same store where my cousin Vinny got his suit?" Meaning the ridiculous purple suit. I mean, hold on. What do you mean when you mean the dope suit I'm wearing? You talking about that? See, it's not even funny. It's not even funny because it's not true. If it was a dumb suit, it would make sense. But you're not good at this anymore, Tony. You've lost the step. That's his mother. Why would you do that to your mother? No respect. That's his mother. Why would you do that to your mother? What's he talking about? Why? I don't know what you mean. I don't know if you're talking about me or him or what. This Momo talking about your suit when he's dressed like a gay vampire for the world to see. My point exactly. He's making fun of a suit. Not only does it not make sense, the joke itself. If I was wearing like a ridiculous purple suit, it would make sense. But he dresses like the bum that he is. You know what I mean? Like he literally wears the same shirt for weeks at a time, and he's talking about somebody's suit. This is how dumb he is. There's a point in this video where he says that we're all jealous of him because he's doing better than all of us. Now, I know some people say, oh, he means on YouTube. No, he's not, first of all, so that wouldn't make sense. But no, he's nuts. He means in life, he's doing better than all of us. But I don't have much, but I have more than him. I have more than him, I'm sure of it. And so do all of you. So it's so weird to do something like that. Like if I was a guy, if somehow, God forbid, I had a brain injury and I wound up in the position in life Tony's in, and I was wearing, $3 t-shirts for weeks at a time, I would know better than to make fun of somebody wearing a suit, even with a brain injury. I would know better. Okay? Because it doesn't make sense. You own like 4 articles of clothing. That's like your earthly possessions, like all of them. So he's a stupid man. Yeah, they look alike, don't they? So it was. FBS, she is new. Maybe somebody could explain to her. WH, $10. I saw the video with the balloons and it was beautiful. Oh, thank you, Debbie. Yeah, I love that. I can't watch it, but that was a beautiful night. It was. She's talking to Sean. Okay. Thank you, Balla. She was a sweetheart. She was. What the fuck, Susan? What are you doing? I'll do what I did. Well, please watch yourself. Yeah. Susan, don't get yourself kicked out of here. Kiss my arse, Missy crack as well. All right. Well, if you want to get rid of her, go ahead. Ball at $10, broski. Thank you, man. I appreciate you very much. Yeah, you want to make him irate, enjoy yourself. That's all. Oh, yeah. How does Pete's mom look younger than him? She does. She truly does. That's because they look exactly alike. Bill Brasky, him and his mother look exactly alike. And I don't fuck with mothers. And I haven't said anything bad about Natalie in years. I went off once or twice because he would not stop talking about my mother. And that fraud, Cane Shades, going back to him, Tony Pizza trashed my family probably for 6 months before I mentioned his mother. He called my mother and threatened to kill her before I ever mentioned his mother. Cane Shades puts out a video. Look at what a scumbag FBS is, and it's me trashing Natalie. Totally left out all the context, the fact that the story behind it, the fact that it was a huge buildup to me doing that. Anyway, I just feel like calling frauds out today, but that's what the trolls, they're all frauds, every one of them. But that's it. I haven't spoken bad about her since. I don't do shit to Tony's mom. I don't like doing it, but I'm done. You know what I mean? Like, my mom passed. I'm in a different place in my mind. It's a wrong time to fuck with me. I am. You fuck with my family, I'm fucking with yours. I don't care. So if you want to see me and some friends of mine make some of the most vulgar, disgusting memes and videos of your mother, I gladly will. So keep using pictures of my mom, fuckface. Again, like Susan here said, why would you do that? It's his mom. Susan, because before I did that, he used the picture of me and my mom. See? When he gets his food stamps on the 15th, he buys food that a child would eat, like cake batter and peanut butter with Hershey syrup, instead of buying cheap things that can sustain him, like ramen noodles. Yes. And bro, thank you for reminding me. That peanut butter and Hershey syrup is hands down one of the most disgusting things I've ever seen. Tony Silo, what's up, man? Same to you, bro. I hope you and the wife and family are well. He's on with you and Shanna on his green screen. All right, what's he proving with that? Should I put it on? Here, let me put it on. Where's it at? Oh, is it this? Yeah, it's this one. Oh, look. Oh, you used the picture of us looking great together? Thank you. You jackass. I'm going to take one of the best pictures FBS and Shanna have ever taken together and use it as my background. Thank you. I appreciate that. I should have used it as mine. Look phenomenal. That's a heroin addict diet, always craving sweets. That's true, Toughwood. Let's hear what he has to say. It's titled, Let's Have a Pig Roast and Raise Some Money for a Cooking Show. I'm going to go back to the other video, though, because there's too much shit that I want to use. We'll just listen to this for a few minutes. If he actually talks. Raise some money for a cooking show.
Go
something to raise money for.
5. I got another $50.
Wait a minute. Isn't that the Rocky shirt he spilled coffee all over?
I put 25 into gas. I bought another pack of smokes. Left me $16 on the way to this spot.
Okay, I'm already bored. Let's go back to the other video. Thank you, Miss Campero. Guys, don't be afraid to donate.
They got a problem with helping a white guy.
Nobody, Dexter. Absolutely nobody.
Nobody will pat them on the back. And, you know,
yeah,
we got gay.
He might have because he got Teamsters back this morning.
Cubans and Puerto Ricans. Working at Disneyland, stalking children.
Mm-hmm.
That sort of thing.
See, this is what I mean when I say, like, about these Tony Pizza type people, you know, these older guys who I can't even say have conservative or Republican beliefs, because Tony's the complete opposite of what a Republican or conservative is supposed to be. But okay, you know what I'm saying. It's that old, angry, bitter white man shit. You know, that's what the Trump supporters, that's a lot of them. Okay. It's anger at everything, even things that are in no way, shape, or form affecting you in your own life. Tony Pizza's not at Disney World. Tony Pizza doesn't even associate with other human beings. What the fuck does he care who is working at Disney World or what their race is? Why does he care? He's angry at every fucking thing, everything. The guy is pissed off that people give their money to St. Jude's Because in his words, he said those kids are going to die anyway. The money should go to him. He said that. He's pissed off at them. He's pissed off with kids with cancer. He's pissed off at. He's pissed off at minorities. He's pissed off at gay people. He's pissed off at Disney World. He's pissed off. Listen, man, let me tell you something. There are certain things in this world that don't affect me directly that do bother me, of course. But they bother me. Like, I don't make, a habit out of expressing them openly, in public or anywhere else. I don't even, a lot of shit annoys me, guys. I'll never even tell you annoys me. I have some deep, dark hatred for certain things and people. Okay? But deep-seated hatred. I'm sorry. But I don't dwell on it. I don't think about it too often. And for the most part, if something isn't bothering me or affecting me in my life, I just don't care. I don't care. I don't give a shit. I don't like that Disney World went all crazy with the LGBTQ and especially trans stuff. I don't. I don't. But does it bother me one bit? Not one bit. I couldn't give two shits. My daughter's grown up. I took her to Disney World already. 2008. Okay. I don't care what's happening. It's not affecting me in my life. And quite honestly, it's not really affecting anybody. It's just pissing a lot of people off. So, he's one of those, if he had a lawn, he'd be screaming at kids all day, get the fuck off my lawn. That's who he is. He's Tony, get the fuck off my lawn pizza.
Right. I'm not mad at all.
Yeah, balla.
I'm a happy guy. I'm a happy-go-lucky. I don't know what you're talking about.
What was what behind me in shadow? Hold on, 12:33. I got to go to see it. I don't know. What do you mean? Oh, that was the other video. I don't know what you mean. What was that behind us? But we were in. What just happened? Oh, was that pizza behind you and Shanna? What the fuck, man? I can't read today either. I don't know what you mean. I'm not sure, War. Greg Miller, FBS, you really should just call Tony and speak with him. He's a stable guy. You guys should hug each other for the living you've made off each other. Do you have a cock in your mouth right now at the moment, Greg, or is it just something you do on weekends? What the fuck? I should hug Tony? Are you a pocket watcher too, Greg? Are you worried about how much money I make or Tony makes? Which one is it? You should go fuck your mother. How about that? My advice is better than your advice. Joseph Montanero, $10 FBS. Happy belated birthday. The 33-minute mark on this video is entertaining. Oh, I'll get to it. Thank you, Joseph, very much for the donation. If you were ever to own a lawn, he would be the get the fuck off my lawn type. You'll never own anything. Yeah. Of course, he never will. But you think so? You think I'm bothered by it, Greg? No, it was stupid advice. So if I should hug Tony Pizza, you should go fuck your mother. I know you'd like to think you made me angry, but we're going to go back to fucking with Tony Pizza right now, and I'm going to love every minute of it.
Go lucky. I don't know what you're talking about. The only people that
I don't really appreciate anybody saying that I should hug another man, though.
Advice from a loser are the people that follow that loser in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, loser in Pennsylvania. This is not coming from a super successful guy. This is coming from a guy who, again, lives in his car. He makes several statements throughout this video like this. Like I said, the one where he says he's doing better than all of us. Like this is his life. His life is waking up, leaving his motel room, getting into his truck and begging and pleading for money for every expense you could possibly ask for. Everything, every material item, everything from food to fucking. Now he wants money for a cooking show. I bet you he needs pots, pans. He was trying to get a hot plate or something, wasn't he? Shit like that. And I'm a loser. Yep.
The guy that never did anything in his life, doesn't know anybody, doesn't have any plans. Yeah. He had to go all the way to Miami to get fucked in the ass.
Wait a minute. What did you just say about me? Hold on.
Other people that follow that loser in Pennsylvania. The guy that never did anything in his life, doesn't know anybody, doesn't have any plans. Yeah.
Again, that's just him saying shit. It's just him saying shit.
He had to go all the way to Miami to get fucked in the ass because, you know, that's the only
gay sex. I told you guys. I went to Miami, so in his mind, it must have been to be fucked by another man. This is not stuff heterosexual men think about. It never even occurred to me, even though I know Tony's gay. Like when Tony went to Long Island, I didn't think, oh, he's probably there so his friend Frankie can fuck him in the ass. It doesn't even occur because I'm not thinking about guys fucking each other in the ass. He is the gayest closeted motherfucker I've ever seen in my life. Good evening, Destroyer of Evil. Oh, for real? Dang, I thought they were getting out. Oh, well. Pizza does not deserve FBS forgiveness, period. No, hell no. The closest I'd give to a hug is, you know, if I'm strangling him or I got him in a headlock. Eric Menendez denied parole yesterday. Another hearing, 18 months. Lyle's hearing today. Damn. 18 months. You know, he thought he was getting out too. Yeah, I know. With the ass fuck. Yeah, always. I don't know. Taftwood, I'm telling you, I'm as confused as you are. Guys, donate. Very important. Very important. I believe Gerard, after his message, said match. Even though he said that he was matching. Hey, now. I don't know that it did, but I'm just going to say that it did. So,
only person he's friends with, Jorge Espinosa. Big dog. That's his big.
Yeah, me and SoFlo are super tight. Yeah.
Dog.
This is, this is why I was going to bring up what I said earlier about his people just believing what he says. Because there are people that no matter how ridiculous what he says is, they just believe it. Somebody left a comment under yesterday's video or something, and it said, you went to Miami to meet Tony SoFlo. That's as low as it gets. Now, for anybody who doesn't know, I went live in Miami. We spent the majority of our time in Fort Lauderdale. We were in Miami a couple of nights. Okay. I just showed the Scarface Hotel. I talked about being on Ocean Drive. I showed you guys the scenery a little bit. Never did I say anything, even remotely close to I met up with anybody, no less Tony SoFlo. This is literally just something he pulled out of his ass. Tony, I heard Tony, look, Tony saying he fucked me in the ass. You know, it was SoFlo that we were together, right? That's what Tony Pizza keeps telling his people. This asshole said it like as a matter of fact. You went to Miami to meet with SoFlo. That's as low as it gets. No, I didn't. That's just you repeating something that Tony Pizza said. This is what I mean. This is what scares me about these people. These people can vote. You know, these people are low information people. They don't know what they're talking about. And, you know, they have the same rights and privileges as the rest of us. It's scary. Scary that people can be that stupid and make it through life. Terrifying. That's like if somebody just made up some lie, some slander about some new guy in somebody's chat, and then I just picked it up and just started doing shows about it as if it were a fact, as if I have proof of it, even though it's just something I heard from somebody. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. Imagine anyone donating to this nonsense, listening to Tony Pizza, a guy that has been zapped for decades and trying to explain his illness for a nickel. If you're talking about donating to Tony Pizza, yes, I agree. Oh, yeah, I know. You don't like that, WH. Oh, you talking about Eric Menendez? He did. He's got your typical impotent male syndrome. He blames everyone for a lifetime of failure and laziness. He's inferior and he knows it. The angry incel. Dexter, there you go. You said it a hell of a lot better than I did. Yeah, they're all like that. You know, people, we see it every day in the news and everything else, you know. We see it in politics. You know, there's certain people in this fucking country and the world as a whole who blame everyone else for their problems. Minorities, immigrants, gay people, trans people. But it's never their fault that their life sucks. Never. So they're mad at everybody else. I'll tell you what, it makes me feel so lucky. I'm so grateful that even though it sucks having to take responsibility for shit, I'm so grateful that I don't know any other way to do it. You know what I mean? That because they say acceptance is the end of all suffering. You know, so it's like, listen, accept responsibility for what you did. That could apply to different situations. You accept that something, you know, that you don't want to be real is real, like your mom passing, something like that. But if you accept the fact that something is your responsibility, you can't be mad at anyone. You can be mad at yourself. You punish yourself from time to time. Because I got things in my life I'll punish myself for till the day I die. You know, even if I don't want to, the memories and everything else. But you don't have to be mad at anybody. You don't have to be angry. You don't have to take it out on people. You don't have to take it out on the world. You don't have to be a bitter prick. You just say, listen, it's my own fault I am where I am. And that's that. That's that. But certain people cannot do that. They can't. So it's got to be somebody else's fault. Sammy gave pizza advice. Go interview other homeless people. Yeah, John Riccabini. What's any relation to Harry? He should have done it. He should have taken Sammy's advice. What's up, FBS in chat? That shitbag brother, fucking piece of shit, chomo predator, Sean the Diddler McCarthy is live right now talking shit. I know. I'll get to that video another time. This video is too good. I went over to his live for a minute, but I want to do this because there's so much good shit in here.
He had to go down and get his yearly fucking colonoscopy. Colonoscopy.
Yeah, it's colonoscopy, you fucking tard.
What do you call it?
Again, gay sex shit on his mouth.
All right, Teamster. My man.
Teamster, another winner.
Come in and get your wrench.
Boy, I couldn't think of a better way to say that you only get a wrench if you donate. I mean, Jesus Christ, Tony. Speaking of donating, please do, guys. I didn't get to do a morning show, and I have to make money today.
Yeah, you notified the Maine State Troopers. Yeah, so did Michael Saccio. There you go, my man.
Hold on. Now I'm confused. I didn't hear that part earlier. He's friends with Saccio now. So what's he talking about? Saccio once again caved like the little fucking broad that he is, the little man baby bitch that he is, and made friends with Tony Pizza, even though Tony Pizza trashed him and his wife relentlessly. You know? Yeah. Stand-up guy has no spine. The fact that he calls himself stand-up guy is disgusting. He is truly a coward, a pussy coward. He is. I'm telling you, there are some sick loser people on here who look up to this guy. Just like I was saying about his chat, there are even people who have done well in life. You know, obviously a guy like Frankie the Fister did well for himself in business or whatever, right? They look up to this guy. They actually like idolize him. Okay, I'm not kidding when I say that. That's why people want to keep giving him money. They don't want to upset him. They want to be in his good graces. Doesn't make sense that people more successful than him would look up to him. But there are losers out there that do, you know? And what was my point of that? Fuck me. I forget. Let me go back.
There you go, my man.
Oh, it's about the wrench, I think. I don't know. I don't know what I was saying. But there are, there's a lot of guys that, like this Teamsters guy, I don't know who he is. But they look up to him. They actually see him as a big deal. I don't know if it's because they're like a lot of people love Tony because of the horrible shit he says. That's how they feel. They're evil, miserable fucks too, but they can't say it, or they don't have the balls, and they like the fact that Tony will do it. So they actually look up to him for that. Oh, that's what I was talking about. Stand-up guy. Stand-up guy is a fucking loser, no doubt about it, right? But he did fairly well for himself in life. Retired, got a nice house, whatever. That's about it. But still light years ahead of Tony Pizza, okay? And he wants to be accepted by Tony Pizza so bad. And there's another content creator or two I won't mention who should feel way above Tony Pizza, but yet they've spent years trying to be accepted by him and get close to him, which is you fucking loser, but somebody like Stand-Up Guy, I've seen it since the beginning. I've never seen anyone kiss his ass, Tony Pizza's ass, like Stand-Up Guy, and he did it for fucking years now. And he always apologizes or somehow becomes friends with him. I told you, they had a phone call. He called Stand-Up Guy one day when he was in the apartment, and they had a phone call. And he was just bashing the shit out of Sacchio. And Sacchio was sitting there having a normal conversation with him. That's where the lavanda thing came from, that conversation. And he said to Stand-Up Guy, your wife's a fucking whore. And Stand-Up Guy started talking about his plants. So, these guys, they act like they're big shots. Like Suge will have you believe he was a big shot in the movie industry. Now he's a retired big shot with a whole ton of fucking money. But he wants nothing more than to be close to this fucking loser. And that makes you a fucking loser in my book. A loser's loser. I am the only motherfucker on here. I'll say straight up. I don't give a fuck what any fucking buddy says. The only person who has refused to bend to Tony Pizza in any way, shape, or form, to back down to him, or to befriend him. I'm the only fucking one. Everybody's done it. I'm sorry. People get mad at me if you want. Name a person who hasn't tried to be friends with Tony Pizza because they're scared of him. And again, some of them are sick and they're losers and they just look up to him. Name a content creator who hasn't. Go ahead, I'll wait. Other than me. No, of course not, Miss Cambion, but I mean, the people that have been here years that have shows and stuff. You can't. You can't. Name one. There isn't one. There's not one. Even Angel would fucking, try to appease him, allow him on the fucking show and be nice to him so he wouldn't attack her family and stuff. Everybody. Lee Cole, Tom LaVecchia, Bay 8th, those guys. Even the so-called anti-rat crowd. I'm not going to name every name for certain reasons, but you guys know, you could fill in the blanks. The point is, it's everyone. At one point or another, they bent the knee to Tony Pizza, okay? Or, they at least tried to befriend him in some way, shape, or form. The only person I can say, this is sick, and I hate to fucking say this, but this goes to show what a fucking loser Tony Pizza is. The only other person who hasn't tried to get close to him or be his friend, Jesus, fuck, I think is MRE. And you'd think fucking MRE would be all over Tony Pizza considering his political beliefs and his racism. But I don't know about not his ex. No, he hasn't. What about Thomas B? Fuck off. If you're going to call him that, we're going to kick you right over to Tony Pizza's channel. I don't know what you're even saying. He's tried to bend the knee to him. What did I say? I said, anybody who's refused other than me to bend the knee to him. Oh, yeah. Oh. Joey Dimes. Yeah, you're right. I don't know why you got to put it in there like that, but yeah, you're right. All right. Joey Dimes. Yeah, that's about it. But again, that's somebody on this side. Who was friends at one time? MRE and Tony Pizza? You might be right. That's ridiculous, Matty G. Guys, I was planning on doing a long show today, so donate to keep me on here because 103 people and we're having a good time, right? Donate. It don't matter how much it is. Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Zelle, Super Chat, Super Sticker, however you'd like to do it. All right, let's get back to this.
You're never dead. No, you're never dead with me, brother. You're never dead with me.
He's talking to Teamsters. Teamsters left some comment like, I'm back from the dead or something. Tony, I wouldn't doubt if you trashed the shit out of Teamsters while he was gone at some point. And whether you did or not, this is the phoniness of Tony Pizza. Tony Pizza will act like, for those donations, he'll act like, man, Teamsters, you're a good guy. You're a great man. You're never dead to me. I love you. I'm so glad to have you back. I missed you, blah, 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 blah. Meanwhile, he didn't give a fuck if Teamsters explodes tomorrow. He doesn't give a shit. The mouth.
I haven't worried about you, but good to see you again. And
He forgot Teamsters even fucking existed.
Thank you for that 25. Thank you so much. Because I am busted and disgusted. I'm still kicking their teeth in. We are.
Matty G, thank you very, very much. And Don Cento or Cento, which one would that be? I'm not sure. 6,400. $2.99 super sticker. Thank you. New donor. Thank you very, very much. I don't know you, do I? I don't think so. Oh, okay. Then I take it back. MRE, yeah, my bad. Just me and Joey Dimes then, I guess.
Still the strongest channel. Look at the numbers. Look at the numbers, kids. He's all pretend that he's having over me. Yeah, like I'm done, I'm finished, my channel's done. Right? All pretending.
Tony,
telling yourselves lies.
Tony, you're to the point where you're shouting out fake donations without giving a name or an amount. Okay, you're on here begging, hiding the fact that you're staying in motel rooms, begging to the point where you're lying about eating cake icing because you're starving. All right, are you kidding me? You're doing this the show you're doing right now live. You're talking about raising money for a fucking whatever the fuck, a gas grill.
Lies, and you believe your own lies. That's a problem.
What does a guy who's starving need a gas grill for? Wouldn't the priority be the food?
That is the problemo.
Oh, Joe Blow, it drives me fucking nuts. It's so disgusting.
Hopefully we'll get some more donations. I'd like to get the cooking equipment and get some food. That'd be cool, right? Do some cooking shows on out in the Great White North. Yeah, I know. We are back in circulation. I mean,
where am I at? 1546. Should I shoot over to his live for a minute? I'll do it.
Can't keep up with Tony Pizza.
Team No Muscle. Piggy got laughed out of court. Out of court. Does anybody know what the fuck he's talking about? Out of court. Wait a minute.
Count the hours. Count the hours. Because I had plenty of gas today. 35, 25, full tank. Full tank got me 300.
What is this team muscle? Team No Muscle is just saying because they just say shit. I got laughed out of court. What?
100 miles. I gassed up again. Drove another 100 miles. It's 400 miles. Where am I? Jerk off. Where am I? No idea, do you?
If he's talking to me, Tony, I couldn't give two shits where you are. Why would I even care?
See, I'm not showing any more scenery because I'm too close to home. But you don't know when to shut up and when to quit. You are a fucking blowjob. That's
Summer blowjob. Oh, what a pig roast this is.
did learn his lesson the first time. And you are gonna relapse. You're gonna slip up, and I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna film it.
Tony, I would never give cocksuckers like you and the pieces of shit that hate me the fucking satisfaction of relapsing. It ain't gonna happen. Guys, I need somebody to donate right now. Somebody has to do it.
And your boy Joey Dimes and Charlie Sullivan and that rig pedophile scumbag Jim Martin in Vegas, they failed again by making statements that aren't true. The original storyline, they can't change that.
Gerard.
Pastor Gary Clark had nothing to do with my family. Wasn't even thought of. He wasn't even a pastor.
He was talking about this shit earlier. The only reason I rewound is because I don't know what that court comment, I don't even know what that's about. There we go. The most entertaining part of your show is looking at me and Shanna behind you.
To Cuba. You ain't gonna get away with whale shit.
All right, let me catch up.
There's law enforcement working with him.
Law enforcement.
Trying to
law enforcement.
get me to fucking go to Atlantic City. Don't worry, Joey Dimes. I'm not gonna go to Atlantic City. And you're never gonna post up where you are because you're a coward. So,
Tony, he'd post up where he is right now. I guarantee it. And Joey Dimes, bro, you could say Joey Dimes didn't punk you. He punked you numerous times. He punked you when he went to Florida and you took off and found that fucking crazy family you found. And he punked you in Long Island just like a few days ago.
You'll never fucking come face me.
Gerard, they did.
Ever. You proved that in the last video you made yourself. I'm not doing nothing. Exactly.
Thank you, Debbie.
I'll light you up like a motherfucking firecracker. So, keep hanging out with the meth head Billy Morrow. Brag about being with irrelevant, faceless trolls on YouTube. I met this guy. I met that guy. So what? So what? I went and seen Joe Candela and he shook my hand with $300 and then bought me a lobster dinner. So what? Michael Sucks Dick drove all the way to Long Island to see me, to give me a hug, hand me $100, lie to my face, and leave.
Who did? Who did? Who? Wait. Fill me in. What's going on here? Michael who? Michael Sacchio? Who's he talking about? Yeah. Yeah. Nobody's donating, guys. What's up to you? What's up with all of you? What's going on? It's fucking. Wait a minute. Oh no, I ain't having this. It's Friday, guys. You got one past me. I didn't fucking know what day it is. It's Friday. Everybody got paid. It's fucking Friday. No. You guys got to donate. I ain't having it. You got to donate. It's Friday. What kind of bullshit is this? How dare you? I've gotten a total of 5 super chats and 2 cash donations. Bullshit.
Oh yeah, the 4 years of
It's all good, Ted.
empty threats. Yeah, okay. What about the 4 years of empty threats from you guys? What about the 4 years of empty
We don't threaten you, Tony.
threats from you guys? Huh? How about that? How about the 4 years of how about he's always what's the leg?
The fuck just happened? The fuck just happened?
Bumby, the fuck platform and fucking Ray Babe, Meth Mouth, Mike Cuck. How's the old wife and my kids? Yeah. What stopped you from coming to see me?
Mike Slick would gladly beat the brakes off you, bro. There's no question about it.
Babylon's not far from New Jersey. Syphilis in the brain, Vinny Adams. Well, you couldn't drive your little hoopy into Long Island?
Wait a minute, Steven Sussex. But why do you say Michael? Don Cento, which one is it? You got to tell me. Joe Candela, please come back. Pizza. Thank you, $4.99. I appreciate it very, very much. All right.
Joey Dimes had to come with a fucking entourage and hide. But they didn't even go live. They drove in, uploaded it.
Joey Dimes had to first of all, they went live on Joey's channel and they went live on my channel. I took time out of my Florida vacation and I really did. Joey Dimes told me they were in Long Island. I said, "Hold on, I got to shower and shit. I'm gonna shower and then I'm gonna do a show, and you guys can come on the show." Just so he can't say, you know what I mean? Because if it's just Joey Dimes' channel, he might say, you know, he'll just try to deny it. Little did I know he would try to deny it, even if it was on my channel. But I told him, you guys can come on live, him and RoboCop, on my show. So they did do that, Tony. And when you talk about Joey Dimes had to bring an entourage, you're the guy that claims that you sent 5 guys here. Now, you didn't send them. You knew they were coming, though. And you could have been with them. You were supposed to. They were pissed off at you for not meeting them because you told them you would. So you were afraid to come here even with an entourage. Okay?
The video and drove out. They didn't do anything that they said they did. They didn't show my picture around. People weren't asking no questions. They said,
Sent
the ice
to
cream guy told me they look like 2 fags holding hands by the fucking pond. So,
see what I mean? Now, nobody told him that. But again, he thinks about 2 men and he pictures them holding hands by a pond.
yeah. You guys would have showed my picture to the wrong person. Yeah, Bobo. You might have got your teeth kicked in.
Uh-huh. Tony, those 2 chains I'm wearing in that picture behind you, they're worth more than your entire piece of shit aviator and everything you own.
So anybody else going to donate towards the cause? Help us get a cooking unit and some steak. Who's going to help out? $50 more. That's all we need. It's all we need. I'll take that.
If I try to raise money, forget a gas grill. If I try to raise money for steak, there would be protests outside my house. There would be 85 loser scumbag troll channels doing videos, clip videos, and live streams and everything else about it.
$100 right now, get everything we need, and do a cooking show. while we laugh at Piggy. Piggy crying with his $2.99 super stickers.
Oh, see what he's doing? You guys ain't donating. He's calling me out for not making money. How dare you? How could you let this happen to me on a Friday, too? Oh, I won't stand for it. If you just heard him say that and you don't donate, I got to question your character. Tony, let me go back a second. He said something here.
That's all we need. It's all we need.
He said about laughing at me. Hold on.
I'll take that $100 right now, get everything we need, and do a cooking show.
Everything we need. That's the cult talk. Yeah, he tries to convince his people they need it too.
While we laugh at Piggy. Piggy cry.
Tony, you can't laugh at me. You understand that? I mean, you can attempt it, but I'm better than you in every way, shape, or form. And not just me, guys. Everybody is. Okay, it's nothing special about me. But you can't laugh at me. You compared to me is there's no comparison. Okay, you're a complete and total laughing stock, and I live a somewhat normal, serious life, you know? So I guess this is again him believing that he's doing better than other people. I don't know, but he's delusional.
Crying with his $2.99 super stickers, faking that he's getting $50 bills from some European fake chick.
Yes, I do, Michael.
That can't do Cash App from Europe. The other day, he said he started the show with $70. At the end of the show, he got a $19.99 and said, "See that, Tony Pizza? I made $70." See, he's such a liar that he forgot that he already said he had 70. He got 20 at the end, which
nice, Gerard.
Would have been 90. He ended the show with $70. Well,
is he talking about yesterday? No, yesterday, no. In the morning, I got $90 in cash, and it was 130 something, I think, in supers.
I woke up with 139.
He's got one comment in his chat. It's still Team No Muscle. Piggy got laughed out of court. He's got one fucking comment. I mean, holy shit.
So what's he talking about?
You bitch. You bitch. That's all right. I'll just go do this.
I mean, the team's in place.
What's up, Frank?
The team's in place. It's just that I don't know why nobody's coming in. I don't understand it. There's nothing to fear. Daddy Dick Dance is queer. You know what I mean? There's nothing to fear. Daddy Dick Dance.
Again, everything is some gay reference. Everything.
This is a queer.
You're a guy, Tony, who has never been seen with a woman. Never. At least since you've been on YouTube. You're a guy who dresses as a gay vampire on Netflix. You're a guy who chased a woman for years, even though you knew there was no chance of her ever actually touching you. You're a guy who, by your own admission, hasn't had sex in at least 20 years. And me, the guy with the wife, is gay. All right. I just want to make sure I got it all.
And it shows. Yeah, every show he does is my show.
And a child, by the way, a daughter.
My show. You know? So, you know, it's just.
I'm paying you back. I'm paying you back, motherfucker. For all those shows you did, where all you did was play my show and talk shit. That's what I'm doing to you now. You did this.
I don't.
You did this to you.
Understand where the brain fart is. I'm thinking that a lot of these people took the shot, the COVID shot.
I can't believe I gotta hold on. It's so funny, man. I took that and the booster, and everything has improved. My heart function, my blood work, just this past time around a few months ago, is better than it's been since 2014. So funny, man. It didn't do all the things to me that people claim it does. Isn't that some shit? Could it be that they're all fucking morons? Yeah, it could be.
Yeah, no, from the beginning, I've been his content. Absolutely. Absolutely. A loser from York. I got to put this, I got the sunshine. Oh,
Guys, how can you do this to me not only on a Friday, but after he just called me out for not making any money? Oh my God. I don't know what to do. I've been abandoned by all of you. This is heartbreaking.
my shoulder. I gotta turn this up.
What if I want to have a nice dinner tonight? It was my birthday a couple nights ago. For all you know, maybe I'm just celebrating my birthday today. What if I want to have a nice dinner? I can't get donations? Cocksuckers? Just kidding.
In my way. It's getting in my way. Do that. Halfway. Uh-oh. I gotta do more. There it is. There it is. There it is. That's better. Nope. How's that?
You don't
That's better.
know what it is.
Yeah.
Probably Debbie H.
I don't know how my mom's doing. She don't talk to me no more because of these scumbags.
Again.
They call and call.
Again. Here we go. Here we go. And listen, they call. No, Tony. We saw it happen. We saw it happen. Tommy Shots eat a giant dick. Oh, okay, Tommy Shots. Whatever you say. Anyway, Tony, we had no effect on your relationship with your mother. I know I explain this all the time, but until Tony Pizza figures it out, I got to keep explaining it. You were getting along with your mother. You went to her house for Mother's Day or Easter, whatever it was, and you went live, and we heard her yell at you for going live from her house, and she hasn't talked to you since. But that's our fault too, right? What he's saying is, no, it's because we were calling her. Okay, I called your mother one time. I do owe her another phone call. I have to give her another phone call because I have to talk to her about you very soon. But I only spoke to her once, me and 3 other people. That was years ago. Now, if Vinny Adams calls your mom, hey, has nothing to do with me. If anybody else does, has nothing to do with me. But that is not why she doesn't talk to you. And let's just say it is. If you were on YouTube, would those people be calling her? No, they wouldn't even know who you are, or they wouldn't be concerned with you even if they did, right? So ultimately, no matter how you try to spin it, it's your fault. Pizza's making less than 100 a week in donations. Every mystery donation is fake. Now he gets real excited when a real donation pops up. That's crazy. $100 a week. Yeah, I know it is. It is.
My brother told me that they don't stop calling her. They don't leave her alone. They leave nasty messages, all kinds of crazy shit. And she's an old school lady. She don't want to deal with it, and she's not, in her mind, I'm nothing to be proud of because of the shit that these assholes put in her head. But
another thing, guys, is, he knows that just like I said earlier about how he's not talking to us, he's talking to the stupid people. He knows that we're completely aware of the fact that, we had no effect on his relationship with his mother. But it's all a big sob story to get money out of people. So the only people he's trying to convince are the dummies like Frankie the Fister and Teamsters and all these other douchebags, Ron cocksucker, and these people that donate to him. That's it. That's all, the only people he's worried about convincing that we fucked up his relationship with his mother, because they'll give him money because they feel bad for him.
But she don't realize it's all jealousy, that I'm doing better than all of them.
That's what I was talking about earlier. He's doing better than all of us. Who exactly? Name one person you're doing better than. There might be 1 or 2 people on here you are doing better than, but that's not saying much because they suck at life. Yes, he did. Yeah. I'm going to take him out for a cheesesteak sometime for that. No. All right, guys. Well, listen, it's only fair. I got to be this way. I was going to do like a 2.5 hour show, but I'm not getting no donations. So I could be with my wife instead. I'm just going to skip to like the 33-minute mark here and do a little bit more. And then I'm going to get going. I'm not going to do a show as long as I expected to, but you can't blame me for that.
Chat or infringe on my chat. You know, I mean,
Unfortunately, I had to skip a bunch of good shit, but it would take me forever.
I don't try to hurt anybody. I try to help everybody. Trent S., homeless guy. You know, he's got a job, but he's homeless. So what are you doing with your money?
Oh, Trent S. Yeah, I never heard of him.
What are you doing with your money? I mean, I give the guy credit for paying me.
Wait a minute. Did he just say what I think he said? Hold on.
I don't try to hurt anybody. I try to help everybody. Trent S., homeless guy. You know, he's got a job, but he's homeless. So what are you doing with your money?
Wow. He's looking straight-faced into the camera and asking another motherfucker, what are you doing with your money? Tony, somebody said the other day or within a couple of days you made $400, and then just like that, it was gone. We see you get, $40 here, $20 there, maybe $100 a day, and it's all gone. Like instantly. I put 20 in the gas tank. I put 30 up my ass. I took another 25 and I paid a guy to let me blow him. Whatever the fuck you're doing, you're always out of money according to you. And you're asking another man what the fuck he's doing with his money? Got it.
What are you doing with your money? I mean, I give the guy credit for paying me back the 100 that I raised for him. He paid it back to me, and then he disappeared.
You raised 100 for him and you took it back? Okay.
Now he's at Eric Force's show. Stay over there. Stay over there, Trent. I mean, I've only tried to help you as much as I can with what I have. And I came back up north and I told you, reach out to me. I get you a job tomorrow. You're a construction guy. I know my friends are all builders. I'm not a construction guy.
Yeah, of course he's not, because if he was, then he'd have to admit that if he can get Trent a job, he can get himself a job. But of course, he's not a construction guy. Let me tell you something. I wasn't a factory guy. I wasn't a guy who knew anything about building Harley Davidsons. I wasn't a cook. Okay? You get jobs and you learn on the job. Then you become whatever it is you're doing. Like you would go to one of your friends and say, you know what? I don't give a fuck. Okay, I don't care if whatever you have me do. If you have me pushing a wheelbarrow around all day, I'll do it. Pay me whatever you could pay me, and I'll work as hard as I can for you. And by watching and learning little by little, I'll learn to do other things on the work sites and job sites, whatever. And then I'll be more useful to you. Maybe I can make a little more money. No, Tony Pizza, if he's never done construction, he can never do construction. Listen, if it's the only way I can make money, I'll go do construction. It's just why the same reason I picked a lot of the shittiest jobs you could ever have in life is because I'm a 2-time felon. And if that's what I could get, that's what I took. So because he never did construction, he can't work for them because he's not a construction guy. Okay.
I'd be a waste of time and money for them. It's easy for them to just give me money.
Oh, I agree with you there. You'd be a waste of time and money for them. But now he says it's easier for them to just give me money than to give me work. See, that's his mentality. He will be a pain in your fucking ass. If he even accepts work from you, you'll regret it so much. You're better off just giving him money.
I know my friends are all builders. I'm not a construction guy. I'd be a waste of time and money for them. It's easy for them to just give me money than to give me a job.
There you go, Chris. Exactly.
But then they start attacking all my friends on Facebook.
Good point, Dexter.
My one friend helped me out one day, and they're sending him all kinds of shit.
Okay, sad sack. Listen, you terrorize people's mothers, people's grandparents, people's kids, people's jobs. All right. Anytime you had the ability to go after somebody who is even loosely associated with one of your enemies, you did it. Okay. Now it's happening to you and you're crying like a little bitch. Of course, it's all fun and games till it happens to you. Now, you doxed your friends, you fucking moron. You doxed all of them. We found out who Patrick is. We found out who fucking did we find out who Frankie is? There was another guy we found out just while he was in Long Island. We found out who the chick was he was talking to on the phone, and they started getting phone calls. Why? Because you selfishly put them on camera, didn't even think to cover up any information, identifying information of the person, a business. You didn't give a fuck. So again, it's ultimately your fault, Tony.
On Facebook.
If you did all that stuff to people, you better be prepared. Anybody we can identify is going to have a problem if they're associated with you. So, simple solution, don't bring them on camera. If you're there to see them because you care about them, you don't need to be on camera. Just visit with them. Come back on later, you know? You don't care about anybody. I'm just saying that's what he'll say. Well, I wanted to have a nice call with him. What's wrong? I just had a nice call with him on the phone. Or I just went to visit him at his job. I just wanted to visit him for a little while. But you had to do it on camera. Yeah, of course.
Still my friend. Still help me out. Yeah, I mean, they're not stopping that. But, you know what I mean? Like, they think everybody's, like, weak-minded like my mother. Or weak-minded like my brother.
The fact that your mom hasn't offed herself goes to show how strong-minded she is. She brought evil into this world. And she's got to deal with the constant fucking problems that you cause her. You know, she's got to deal with the shame of being your mother. She's got to deal with the fact that she raised a complete and total fucking failure. A person who has destroyed her own family to the point where her family can't even get together for occasions. And she told me this herself because you got everybody in the family hating each other.
Or weak-minded like Billy Morrow, the faggot, the junkie faggot.
A weak-minded person is a person who refuses. It's just one example of a weak-minded person. A person who refuses, no matter how difficult their circumstances are, to do anything to help themselves. That's weak-minded.
Wears man ponds. Hangs out with trannies.
Yeah, Texas Joshy.
They think everybody's like that. Joey Dimes is delusional. He said it on his own show. He wasn't going to do anything.
Dexter, exactly. You sweep up, whatever. There's fucking hammer nails all day. There's shit you can do. You don't need any fucking experience. Let me tell you something. There's no construction school for the most part, okay? People learn construction by doing construction. They don't get a construction job, their first construction job ever, already knowing how to do it. At least not in most cases. Something you learn like any other job.
He's trying to set me up with the cops. Because I said I would kill him on sight. So you don't think that the cops were there? But then I rethink about it. They didn't go live.
Halfwood, yeah, exactly.
When they were there. They made a video and then they uploaded it. And while it was uploading, the two faggots ran back to New Jersey. Sure. You sure? Yeah, I'm sure. Okay. Take the money off the card. I tell you later, hey, Tom, can you send me 50? Dude, what the fuck? I sent the 300.
I don't know what he's talking about now. I wanted to play this whole video, but I got to get going. It was a stunningly disappointing show money-wise, especially on a Friday. It's just one more sign that soon I better get a job because this is over. I'm not learning little by little. Has come to an end. I know absolutely nothing when I started in construction after the Corps. Yeah, and now you're a big deal. And I'm not saying that sarcastically. I'm being serious. You know, got a great fucking career. It's just like me, even the stupid factory. I didn't know how to fucking do anything to a Harley. Okay, when I fucking went to Syncreon, for example, I didn't know. I was nervous as a motherfucker. Like, what the fuck am I going to do? I got no mechanical abilities whatsoever. By the time I left that job, I could put together and tear down a Harley with no fucking problem all by myself. With no fucking problem. I learned everything there is to know about assembling those bikes. That's what happens. But before I went, I didn't fucking know what I was doing. I didn't know shit. That's how it works, you know? Oh, you're welcome, War. Thank you. Yeah, Greg Caputo, yeah. Talking about when Danny Joy gave him $1,500. Oh, and he asked for some money back. Yeah, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? Somebody gives you a bunch of money and they say, you know what? Maybe I gave you a little too much, or maybe, something came up. Could I get 50 back or 100 back? What's wrong with that? You're saying is it, is it something anybody wants to do? Like, I'm sure Danny Joy probably didn't even want to do it, but for whatever reason, he needed to. And it's not ideal for somebody who gets, donations to have to give money back. It's just like if you get a paycheck and your fucking employer says, "Hey, we get 100 of that back. We're short on somebody else's paycheck or something." I mean, like, that's a totally different situation. Yeah, that's a totally horrible comparison. But if you get donations and people give you tons of money out of the kindness of their heart, then they need a little back. Big fucking deal. And if you say no over something as little as, say, they gave you $1,200. I think he just said $3. I remember it being $1,200. They give you $1,200 and they ask for $100 back, and you don't give it back to them. They should never give you another dime again. I started as a laborer. Yeah, Michael, of course. Yeah. Yeah, that's how it is. That's how jobs work. Unless you were trained in some sort of trade school or college to do a job, you're probably not going to know how to do it when you get there. Yeah, right. That's bullshit. Fucking went live. Went live on your show and my show. I know he is. He is. I have a friend who was mowing lawns. He applied for a job at Eversource, the power company, doing cow for you. I don't know what that is. He now makes $43 an hour, union, 401k, all that. Yeah. It's true, man. That's how it works. I got a friend. Listen, my man Eddie, this dude, when he came to this factory I was working at, he had been in the Army. He was a sergeant in the Army. He was in the Army for 12 years. He got out. He became a mailman. He was a mailman in Harrisburg, and he was getting some trees dirt cheap, so he decided to start selling weed, too, to make some extra money, but he was selling it on his mail route, okay? So he got fired, of course, and got convicted of a felony, wound up at a factory I was working at. I trained him, okay? And he was going to school to get a degree, and I forget what it was all that time, okay, for a couple of years. He started out doing what I was doing. I think he started at like $11 an hour or some shit. The guy wound up as the head of HR, the director of HR for that company. Swear to God. That's why I said before I could get anybody a job there, okay? He wound up as the director of HR. He's making some ridiculous amount of money right now. I know it's above 6 figures. Okay, and he's only been there. I mean, it only took him to that point. It wasn't that long. It was a couple of years, whatever, to get to that point from where he started. Because what he would do is anytime a higher position opened, he would apply for it and he would get it. He just kept doing that, until he wound up in HR. He never missed a day of work. He was a great employee, and the guy's sitting pretty now. So that's what you do in life, Oh, I got you. That's what's up, man. Frank Caputo. All right, guys. I'm going to get going. I'm going to go cry to Shanna that I didn't make any money on this show because I'm devastated. But I'm going to go, no, we're going to go watch movies and have a night together. Shanna's only got 2 more nights off and it's back to work. So I'm going to go do that. And I will see you guys tomorrow. I love you all. And until next time, salute. What the fuck just happened? Let me try it again.